Hi, welcome to CS170 for the spring session, for the spring semester. So this is just a introduction video just to kick things off. Try to keep this short as I can. Most of the recordings that I'm going to try and do is going to be broken up into small sections or small clips. So I'll try to keep the videos fairly short instead of having one long video or two long videos for each week. Um, and so the way I like to work things is that I'll provide some videos maybe on Sunday, um, and people can watch it during the week. And if they have questions, you can feel free to send me email. I'll try to get back to it as soon as I can. Uh, but for the most part, we're going to try to encourage you to use Piazza, which I'll get to a little bit later in this talk. Okay, so again, this is CS170. So let me step through a couple of things here. Okay, so if you look on Canvas, right, and I have Canvas on the left-hand side here, you'll see this is where we have our class. Okay, and I switched this over to student view, so you'll see basically what anyone should see coming in as a student. So at the home page, you'll see these couple of things here, okay? And you'll see stuff here on the left. We try to minimize this as much as we can, but these are ones that will go directly to different things that you may want to have access to. But what we try to do is off of the home page here, be able to get to everything that you need to get through. So if you're in the asynchronous lecture, which is mine, uh, you would just click on this here, right? And then there's the general course stuff here. This is like the course syllabus. I'm not going to go through that in this lecture. Um, there's different resources, so we might put like some helpful links for you to look at, or PDFs or tools or whatever. You'll be able to click here. For your assignments, quizzes, and exams, you'll be able to click here, and then over here we'll be able to get information for your lab hours and whatnot. Um, and I'll click through those in a second, actually. But these things are basically pointing to different things that you can access from here. So if you want to, you can access it from here, and I'll show you that also in a little bit. Okay. So, you know, in case you don't know, the recitations are going to begin for the week of January 19th, okay? Um, and you'll be able to get some information on the PDFs here, okay? And where this is pointing to, where it says like files and course information, that's pretty much here. So again, two different ways to get to it, but we try to make it so that people can kind of just do everything from here if they want to. Uh, Try to keep it as simple as possible. So let's actually go over there. So here, and you can see it pops up with these different things, right? So all of these different lab supports, it doesn't really matter what section you're in. So you could be in my sections, and you can attend any of these, okay? And office hours are similar, okay? And try to get help here, okay? And then for myself and the other professors, we're lined up here. And so for me, this is my email here, and then this is the WebEx that we can meet at, okay? And so I set my hours for Mondays and Fridays, okay, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, but you can send me email if you want to do it at a different time. I can be flexible if given enough notice. Okay, but let's go back to here. Um, and so you see over here this thing called Piazza. Okay, actually, when I get a chance later, maybe I'll try to slide this back over here to the main landing page, so you don't have to look over here for Piazza either. So I'll say something like Piazza or group chat or something, right? But let me click on Piazza so you see what Piazza is, right? And we're going to try to encourage that for this semester to really get some uh, common knowledge sharing. Um, so in case a lot of people have the same question, it's good to kind of post your questions here, and then if you happen to know the answer, you can post the answer, or maybe the TAs or the professors will post answers here, and then everybody can get some insight off of that. Okay, so when you go into Piazza, you'll see stuff like this. I mean, it's not quite exactly the same because I'm coming in as a professor, so I have a slightly different view. Okay, and so let me do like a quick test post here, so you can see I did a new post here. And look, you can do post a question, which is probably what most of you would like to do, right? So you'll post a question here. Um, or you can even just post a note. So for me, I might post a note just as a general announcement or suggestion for different things, right? And then you can post it to different people. In this case, I'm gonna post it to the entire class. Let me just post this as a question, and let me say uh, test question from ALAO, okay? Uh, a test post, okay? And then I'm just gonna do a post here. Let's see, did it work or not? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so let me go back up to here. Okay, and actually, what subject area did I post it to? Let's see. I'm gonna have to do another post here because I didn't remember which one I posted to. Let me post it to logistics. That's what I didn't select a folder to post to. Um, so test question post, and then now I post it. Okay, and so you can see it pops up here as test questions, right? And then you can see down here, maybe myself or one of the other professors or one of the other students will do a response here, and then they'll everyone will be able to see it. Okay, so let me go back to here. Okay, so let me run down here. So here, module is the same type of thing. You would see it here in the main section. Okay. Okay. This page is the syllabus exam dates. Okay, and don't worry about what you're seeing here. I'm gonna put into the Lao sections here as material. So I'm gonna take a PDF of what you're seeing on the screen here and post it there so you can see it. Okay, so these are just the exam information here. And this is your grading distribution, right? And this is how we sum up all the points. You'll get course grades, you'll get some extra credit, which I'll go into in a separate lecture. Um, there's a point about assignments, academic integrity. Um, I'll go through that in a later lecture. And there's a second chance policy, which I'll also go through in another lecture here. And the textbook. Okay, so the textbook, a lot of people ask, can I get the prior version of it? That's fine. Generally, it's kind of the same. There may be some questions that might be a little bit different. And we'll refer to it when we get a chance, okay? Or you might share it with your classmates if they have the latest book. But for the most part, it should be fine. And just in general, the philosophy with the class is that the textbook has a lot of material. What I'll cover in the lectures is to hopefully either elaborate on some of the important points of material or complement the material. So we really are not looking at it saying, well, okay, you don't have to go to any lectures, and then you can just like read the textbook and then get through the class, right? And by the same token, you can't just look at all the lectures and blow off the textbook, right? So everything is meant to fit together and complement each other. Also with the TAs, they'll do some more recitation to cover into specific details, working examples, and whatnot, going through particular assignments. So all the different pieces all hang together and complement each other. You can't just do one and forget about all the other components. So that's the idea of the class, right? So more to come. I'm going to go through some details on these different things, but I just wanted to give a kickoff to introduce these concepts to you and welcome you to the class. More lectures to follow, more quick snippets to follow. All right, thank you.